And good evening and welcome to this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. My guest this evening is Stephanie from the Lyme Old Lyme Senior Center. We're going to talk about a Doo-Wop DeVille show that they have coming up, and also joining me is John Clark, General Manager, not President, General Manager of WCNX Radio. Stephanie, welcome.
Thank you.
Sir.
Glad to be here again.
Hi, buddy.
Good to see you.
You as well. You as well. I know. John, it's been a while. What? It's been about 3 weeks.
About a whole 3 weeks.
I was going to say about a month, but that's okay. So we're here to talk about a Doo-Wop DeVille show that's coming up in July. But let's talk about the Senior Center and exactly how the idea of this whole thing got created and started, Stephanie.
All right. Well, just basic background. We've been doing concerts for probably the last 20 years. I haven't been involved with them for 20 years, but they've been going on. And each year that I've been here, we've been kind of just bringing up the ante a little more every year. So we do our concerts outdoors, weather permitting. Otherwise, we get everybody indoors. And we do them in the month of July on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. And afterwards, we have a fantastic ice cream social that's free to the public.
Excellent.
And the whole experience is free to the public. So we have all ages come down. We usually get at least 300 people for these concerts, and we just have a great time. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
It is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And you have something you would like to add there?
I certainly would. We actually locked into Doo-Wop DeVille about a year ago. We heard them in concert at the Wadsworth Mansion, Middletown. And we had approached them in, I think it was October, about doing or taping a concert somewhere pretty much in the Northeast.
Right.
Anywhere from Maine to Connecticut to the Cape or whatever. I was totally delighted when I found out that they had a contract with Lyme Senior Center. And of course, you know us, anytime we get involved, it's not just a small event, it's a big event.
Exactly.
Okay, we're going to do a big event.
Right.
As you can see from the poster, your viewers, that Doo-Wop DeVille, this concert, which will be July 12th at 7, we're going to be taping it for television. So you people that out there watching in TV land, you want to get yourself on TV, show up.
Exactly.
And bring yourself a picnic basket and have a, we're going to play some pre-concert music, keep you occupied.
All right.
And then we start at 7 o'clock and we're done by 8:15.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Now, are we going to be going live to tape, or are we going?
We're going to be taping the show initially. This is our first taping with this group.
Okay.
We kind of want to get an idea how to tape them.
Okay.
And then how we're going to cover them, how many cameras. We're actually going to do 3-camera shoot.
Okay.
And put it all together. The show will actually air on TV in August. But the thing is, we really need to have some experience on how to cover them. Starting in mid-August and after that, we'll be streaming live a lot of our concerts and parades and so on and so forth. So we're getting there. Okay, it's yeah.
Okay.
And that's where it is.
I like it. I like
well, it's a, I mean, the thing is, she says 300.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 4 buses of people coming in. Okay, not 300. This is going to be more like 1,000 people, and I'll tell you why. On that poster, she says this concert will be taped by TV. Everybody wants to be on television.
Exactly.
Okay?
With the exception of
you,
me.
your parents, your grandmother, your grandfather, everybody, all you combats, they all want to show up and be on TV.
Right, exactly.
And we're going to make this a big event. I mean, we already got it planned out how we're going to start the show, and it's going to be audience participation with big clapping and everything else, and they go right into their first song. And then after that, they come on, they introduce themselves, and so on and so forth. But they take the ball after the first song is down. They take it from there.
Wow.
It's a big-time production.
It is a big-time production.
I'm the producer. I'm the executive producer.
You are?
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
and we're gonna put our show on for these people. I think they have an idea, but they don't have an idea.
Do they know what to expect? Is the question.
They'll be pleasantly surprised. And I think they'll have a good time. People have a good time. This will be something they'll remember for a long time.
Exactly.
And I was tickled pink when I found out they were playing in Lyme.
Yeah.
At the senior center. So it's But you know, it's right in our backyard. It's in something we wanted to do in Connecticut. It's not a big venue. It's not a small venue. It's like in between.
How big is the venue, Stephanie?
Well, it's outdoors, so we have a pretty big field.
Okay.
We can hold a lot of people, and we may test that. But like he said, you know, it's great to get there early. People bring their picnics, and you know, and it's just a lot of fun. And then it doesn't really end at 8:15. The music stops, but then we have the ice cream. So you know, it usually goes till about 9 or 9:30 by the time, you know, it's all done.
Everybody's done. And
it's actually 95 feet deep and it's about 125 feet wide. We measured it. We actually took a tape measure, measured it.
He measured it.
It was okay. How do we fit 1,000 people in this area? And oh, we can get them in.
Oh yeah.
We got a big shoehorn, but we'll get them in.
And we have plenty of parking.
Okay.
We are butted right up against the Townwoods Park. And so there's parking. We always have had parking over there, but there's also parking in the back too. So we'll have enough parking, which will be great.
Exactly.
So, you know, they may just have to walk a tiny bit, but
that's okay.
know, but I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a big success, and you know, we're fortunate. We've got four different concerts going on, but whenever you're ready, I'll tell you about the other ones. Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
So we're opening this year with the Airborne Band, and they're a group based out of New Haven. We've had them before. They're really good. We're formed in 1980. They're a multicultural contemporary jazz band. So they play uplifting, vibrant music. They play Caribbean island, Latin style of music influences. So it's kind of like a bunch of different songs that everybody can kind of enjoy. And then, of course, we have July 12th, we have the Doo-Wop DeVilles, which we were talking about. The 19th, we're having the Cartels. Okay. And I don't know if you've heard them before.
I haven't.
But they're phenomenal. They're full-time musicians. They're based out of Mystic. They've been playing for over 32 years. They're one of the premier dance and vocal groups on the East Coast. Okay. And they play a lot at the Mohegan Sun Wolf Den in New York and Boston. So we're really excited to have them back. This will be their third year with us. And they always get the crowd going. So, and then the last one, which I'm very excited about, July 26th, we're having the Army Pop Ensemble, which is from the 102nd Army Band in Rockville, Connecticut. Okay. And there's about 30 piece band from there, and they're amazing as well. So I think this whole lineup is going to be a lot of fun, and of course they all have ice cream after. Right. The Cartels on July 19th at 5:30 that evening. They're going to have the Lions Club there selling hot dogs and hamburgers and chicken skewers and all different kind of food items and drinks. And that will go towards their scholarship fund that they do every year. Okay. And other than that, and even that night too, people can bring their own food. So it's a lot of fun. It is. Everybody tends to have a great time, but we couldn't do it without our sponsors. So we have 3 different kinds of sponsors. We have a gold sponsors, silver sponsors, and ice cream sponsors. Okay, and I'm assuming you know who they are. I do. I do. So our gold sponsor this year is Reynolds Subaru and Reynolds Boats in Lyme, Connecticut. Sure. Our silver sponsor is the All Pro Automotive in Old Lyme, Connecticut. We're so thankful that they both have agreed to be our sponsors this year. The ice cream sponsors, we have the Old Lyme Democratic Town Committee, the Old Lyme Republican Town Committee, and Atria Crossroads Place in Waterford. Okay. And a special shout out to Salem Farms Ice Cream, because they give us
Salem Valley?
Salem Valley,
Salem Valley,
Farms in Salem.
Salem, yeah.
They give us a great wholesale price on their ice cream, so we can make it all happen. So. Exactly. And I mean, if you just come for the ice cream, the band is fantastic. Yeah. The ice cream is just as fantastic. So, you know.
You'll come for the ice cream.
Yeah. Exactly. Come for the ice cream, stay for the show.
Yeah, right?
Make a sundae this big.
Sundae as big as Pete Mezzetti's head.
So what?
A sundae as big as Pete Mezzetti's head.
Yeah. You're getting big in a bowl.
Thanks, John.
But
so how did you, John, with the aspect of the radio station, how did you guys get involved with this whole production?
This group, like I said, we met them at Wadsworth Mansion last summer, actually in August.
Right.
And we approached them about a week later. We tracked them down. They're just outside Boston. I think they're based in Brockton, Mass.
Sure.
And we talked back and forth, and we said we'd like to do something on the TV side. So we've been talking back and forth. We actually went up to Woonsocket to their Autumn Festival last October to get an idea of how they play to a big audience.
Okay.
And you know, we said, okay, we're gonna tape our first concert with them. We didn't want a big venue. We didn't want a very small venue. This kind of worked out perfect as far as trying to get a handle how to you know, handle these guys. But one of the things I did is that I mentioned with Stephanie is it's an 11-piece band. 9 of the 11 have either a master's degree or a PhD in music. We're talking Boston Conservatory music.
Yeah.
We're talking Brandeis. Okay.
Okay, sure.
The 11th guy they just hired during the winter is their second tenor. Sounds like Frankie Valli.
Really?
This kid is good. This band is good. I mean, we wouldn't go after them unless we felt they were that good. And these guys have been doing this for quite some time. This is not your typical wedding band. I guess would be these guys are consummate entertainers. And they're going to put on a show. They will put on a real good show.
Exactly.
We saw them at Wadsworth Mansion. They had close to 1,000 people show up. So it's just, you know.
Now, as far as the event goes in July, now if it's outside, I'm assuming we don't have a cutoff of how many people we can have. But if it's inside,
then it's first come, first serve.
First comes first.
Yeah. We'll move the rest of your house.
Okay. All right.
We'll have the other 800 show up at your house.
That works.
So I think it was
160.
160.
Yeah.
Okay, 100.
But you know, we roll the dice on the weather and see what happens. But we put an order in for, you know, a not so humid night,
right?
Clear, and we'll see what happens.
And I got to tell you, out of all the years I've been doing this,
yes,
I better do the knock on wood. We have not had. We don't get mosquitoes. We just don't. It's just I don't know how they do it. You know, we're not too far from a lake source, but we never seem to get it. So
now, how long have you been involved with the Senior Center?
About 5 years. A little over 5. Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. We really do a lot of nice programs, and people really enjoy it in the community. So I feel fortunate, you know, to do what I do.
And you're executive director, correct?
I am. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yep. I'm a one-woman show.
Okay. All right.
So, you know, but if it needs to be done, I do it. So, but we have a lot of programs. I mean, we offer so many fantastic programs. It just, I don't want to say it runs itself, but the people just keep coming because they enjoy it. So that's really what it's all about, you know.
If you're running right, they will come.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly. And what do you think about this whole aspect of the show there?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think this is good, like I said, this is going to be a very entertaining evening. We were talking out in the lobby before the taping. What we're going to do is entertain the audience that comes. It's
hey, speaking of entertaining, hold that thought.
I will.
We'll be right back.
I'm Howard Schwartz, spokesman for Better Business Bureau serving Connecticut with the Consumer Moment. The vast majority of businesses are ethical and work hard to keep their customers happy so that they'll return next time. Unfortunately, sometimes things don't work out the way they should. If you have a dispute with a vendor, try to settle it directly. You'll be surprised how effective it can be to discuss rather than argue. Explain that you'd like to turn a problem into a win-win situation that will make you a satisfied customer. If that doesn't work, file a complaint with your Better Business Bureau, and we will work to help you settle your dispute. Retailers know the importance of positive recommendations, and they also know that consumers won't hesitate to tell their friends, families, and colleagues if they are not treated well. This Consumer Moment is brought to you by Better Business Bureau serving Connecticut. Visit us at bbb.org and start with trust.
And welcome back to this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. Sitting here with Stephanie from the Old Lyme Senior Center and John Clark from WCNX Radio. Guys, welcome back.
We're here.
Thank you.
Oh, well, thanks for sticking around, John. All right, so we talked about the Senior Center in the first segment and the doo-wop show in the first segment. We're going to talk about it again. But John, I want to open this segment talking about a little bit about the radio station. And from what people don't know, I know it because I did research on it not long ago. WCNX Radio is the only station in the state of Connecticut owned by a female.
It is the only female-owned and operated station, broadcast station in Connecticut.
That too.
Yes.
And who is that?
Judith L. Clark is the president and chief executive officer. I'm technically the vice president and general manager and chief schlepper. So
Okay.
when the boss wants something done, I schlep and do it, get it done. I make the place run. Okay? But she's the president and CEO. And it actually worked out well. I mean, she's good at,
It did.
she is the chief schmaltzer. She schmaltzes, and I do all the, make sure I keep it.
Exactly.
And,
Exactly.
we keep it running. But
Yeah.
it's done very well for itself.
Good.
We and we'll talk about this. Has nothing to do with our show, but we were locked into pro wrestling.
Yeah.
We will as of
yeah, that's
July.
right. That's right.
In the month, actually, we averaged 7,500 hits per month on our website. In the month of May, we actually crossed over to 33,000 hits
Really?
on our website.
Wow.
It's a huge following. So we want to bottle that and take it over to Lymes Senior Center and have 33,000 people show up.
Oh,
There you go.
Wouldn't that be a hoot? I think
Where would we put them all?
Huh?
yeah.
I don't
and I'm
know.
thinking, how would they all use the bathroom?
Exactly.
That would be a lot.
But I want to make the one comment. We're going to tape this. We're going to professionally tape it, but we're going to try to be as much out of people's way as we can.
Right.
So that we're not really,
You're there, but you're not
we're there, but we're not there. So it will be done very discreetly.
Right.
But people still have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's I don't want to block your eyesight.
No.
You and your parents. I mean that's
Yeah, right.
that would not be a good thing.
No.
No.
That would be okay, though, but no. So as far as what else let's talk about the Senior Center a little bit more. We'll talk about the Do-Up DeVille show a little bit more.
Sounds good.
All right.
So the concerts are open to the entire public.
Yes.
Just so we know, there's no age limit. The Senior Center itself, we serve it 55 and better, we call it. So anyone 55 and better can come to the Senior Center. Probably 90% of our membership is Old Lyme and Lyme residents. Okay. That's where we come up with the Lymes
right.
Senior Center,
right.
plural, even though it's in Old Lyme.
Right.
And, we have people now in their mid-50s that are, becoming active members because we have programs that, trips to Niagara Falls, and, they just got back from the the Winter Carnival in Canada back in February.
All right.
And cruises and all different stuff where they can just show up at the center, after they've paid and park and then go, and they don't have to worry about getting to an airport or getting to, a port or anything like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so it really is, so that's one part of our thing is we do a lot of trips.
Right.
We have over 9 exercise programs a week and 4 dance classes a week.
Okay.
We do tap. We do 2 tap classes a week, beginner and intermediate. We have a local woman, Bethany Haslam. She owns the dance studio in Old Lyme.
Okay.
And she comes over on Thursdays and does our tap program for us.
Cool.
And then we have a country line dancing and a Latin line dancing class. So they stay pretty, they have a lot of fun.
Very cool.
It is. They do art. We have 3 art classes a week. And these people show all over the state. They do different shows. So, we have some very talented artists. We have educational, of course. Mm-hmm. Right now we're doing the Wild West. So we do different learning components, so when people want to learn about something, they'll, sign up for the class, and, it's a lot of fun. We have a good time. Of course, we always do health stuff,
right.
But I pretty much go with what people want. I try to offer a big enough thing that people that are 93 enjoy some of the programs, mm-hmm. some of the people that are 55, and then others they all enjoy.
So when you turn 55, you got something to look forward to.
I'm gonna say when you turn.
You can learn to do the shuffle. You can learn to do the shuffle.
Oh, there you go. I was gonna say when you turn 93, you're gonna have something to look forward to.
I qualify. I'm 67.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you'll be 93 next week, but that's
too funny.
zing.
I
course.
caught the zing.
Oh,
I
totally.
Is
did.
the cameras off?
No, we're gonna keep talking. No, we're gonna keep talking though. So, Do Optiville show again is when?
July 12th, 7 p.m.
You'll say it's behind me. But
Yep,
that's
and we are so excited. I would say if it doesn't rain, you want to get there early.
yeah. What time should we get there?
If it does rain, you really want to get there early.
Get there at 2 o'clock.
Why don't we get there like now?
Maybe it might be a little too early.
Yeah, maybe.
And it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I don't know if you're going to want to camp out.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But no, I mean, anytime. I mean, I think 5 or after, people are going to be enjoying themselves. He's going to have music in the background,
Okay.
so it's a lot of fun. We just come and have a good time. You said you're going to bring your parents,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you
Bring
know
a
what?
blanket and 2 chairs and you're all set.
There you go.
Bring a cooler and, you know.
All is good. Yeah, bring your cooler full of whatever you want to eat and have a good time.
Exactly. Exactly. And so, do you guys quiet down at the senior center during the summer months, or is it always continuously busy?
I would say it's continuously busy.
Yeah.
If there's any quieter time, I would say January, February, because
When it's cold.
when people
there's
don't want
nothing
to
to
drive and it's crappy weather, you know.
Exactly.
But we usually have an average of about 20,000 people that go through our door a year. So
Wow.
now that might be repetitive. You
Right.
might come 10 times, so you're 10 of those visitors. But,
Exactly.
But yeah, so we're pretty proud. It's not a huge center,
No.
but which gives it that homey feel. People
Mm-hmm.
get along with everybody else, but then it's big enough where we get to offer all the stuff that we do. So
Now, where are you guys located?
we are at
Minor detail, but
Old Lyme, Connecticut,
Right.
26 Townwoods Road. That's right off of Route 1 in Old Lyme.
okay.
And yeah, we're there. So anybody that's interested in the concerts, or if you're over 55 or over, and you want to come have some fun, then you can become a member.
Exactly.
We have a huge steep membership fee of $5 a year for in town, and that's
Ooh.
Lyme and Old Lyme. $10 for seniors in neighboring towns.
Really?
Yeah, and you get this beautiful newsletter in the mail.
Oh, props.
That
All right.
Essex Printing puts it on.
There
for
you
us.
go.
So
There you go.
they do a great job.
They do.
So you're going to go, right? You said you're going to go?
Yes.
So if you get on Route 1, you end up in Norwood, you went too far.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, if you go by depending which way you come from, but if you go by the lake, Rogers Lake, you just went by it.
Okay.
East Lyme, they would go by Rogers Lake, and it's right after it.
Right.
It's a nice facility.
Is it?
We've been out there a couple of times, take pictures, whatever. It's one of the nicer venues. And tell people, come at 5 o'clock, bring a picnic basket,
Exactly.
bring a blanket, couple chairs, and
Right. Come
and
hang out.
make a night of it. We'll have some soft music in the background, keep you occupied, get you softened up for the concert. And then we do into audience participation. We have them go through a few claps and that kind of stuff. And then we say, okay, the tape is rolling. 1, 2, 3, introduction, clapping, music.
There you go. And again, that is July 12th?
It's
Yep. July
I'm going
12th.
to say behind
And it's a
me.
Thursday night.
I was going to say
Thursday
it's a
night.
Thursday
Yeah,
night. All right.
Yep, they're all on Thursday nights in July. So
It'll
if
be
you
clear
show
night.
up on Thursday night in July at 7
Right.
o'clock or earlier, you'll get to see a concert. So
Exactly.
Clear night, low humidity.
yeah.
Okay. That's
put the
is,
order
is,
in, you know.
is I was going to say, is that the order?
That's the order.
That's the order. That's the order.
So
of
if
the
it
evening?
doesn't, we know who to blame, right?
Exactly.
But we're planning to come back next year and do another concert, whatever. By then we'll be
Yeah.
fully engaged in doing online streaming. So it's
I was going to say by the
and we've
next.
got a few bugs, technical bugs, but by then all the bugs will be taken out and we'll be bug free.
Exactly.
And then we'll just but it'll be interesting. We've seen the camera operation.
Okay.
It's got a few technical things to fix, but once they fix them, it's all systems are go.
Exactly.
It's nice. We'll be able to look at 8 different angles of something, of a concert once we get rolling. We just pick out whatever shots we want, all by touchscreen, and everything is on wireless audio. Everything,
Right.
So it's,
We've got a little bit more time left, so one more time before we say goodnight. Where, when, and what time?
All right, so concert is
Yes.
going to be July 12th at 7 p.m. at the Lymes Senior Center in Old Lyme, Connecticut,
Right.
26 Townwoods Road.
Okay.
And that's going to be there or be square.
Exactly. Exactly. And
That's on the other side of the river.
Yeah, I know. I realize that. Thank you.
Somewhere between, you know.
Over the river and through the woods?
Yes,
Yeah, something like that. That's wherever Red
by the lake.
Yeah.
Over the river and by the lake.
Over the river by the lake, and I think
You actually go the other way. He'll end up in Newark.
No, he won't. I will not end up in Newark.
Where's the concert? It's 3 hours the other way, Jack.
I'll end up in Old Lyme, New Jersey. I'm here for the show.
What show?
What show? What are you talking about? You're confused.
It's like I said, we Judy and I get involved in something. It's a big production.
Exactly.
You've known us long enough.
Oh yeah.
It's a big production. I'm not a small guy. I'm a big guy, so I do big things.
Exactly.
And it'll be very entertaining.
It will be, and hopefully the weather's going to be nice.
Whatever you do while they're playing, don't sing. Okay.
All right.
Don't sing.
Okay. We won't. All right.
You can hum if you want, but don't sing.
All right. That's fine. You mean all right. I guarantee you, I will not sing.
That's fine.
So July 12th, starting at.
Well, you can start
7.
coming about 5 o'clock if you want to bring your picnic. And 7 the show will begin.
Yep.
Show's going to be about.
About an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then we're going to move on to the ice cream.
All right.
Because by then it starts to get dark, and they need just enough time to get all their instruments up before.
Exactly.
They're in dark.
Yeah. You don't want to be breaking down in the pitch black.
No.
I don't think that would be any fun. That would definitely be no fun.
No.
Okay, time to say goodnight, Irene.
No, not yet. We still got a couple seconds. I still have to do my closing. So I want to thank you guys for coming on down.
Thank you for having us.
Not a problem.
We appreciate getting the word out.
Would you feel better if we send you a bill?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. On behalf of John Clark, Stephanie, I'm Pete Mezzetti. John, now you can say goodnight, Irene.
Okay, good night, Irene.
Good night.